Greetings, greetings. Happy holidays to y'all. So we're just gonna come straight with it. I'm at the gig, so can't be turned up and animated as I usually am. Kind of got like a toothache too, so excuse the tone. Like mouth gonna squinch up on some words and shit. So that's why it's looking like that. It's real bad and painful too. I'm gonna get it checked out tomorrow, but Wednesday is Karmic Day, so I'm gonna just get straight with it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. That is Swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the decisions you're making. That's the direction you're going. Uh, Everything starts from the mind. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Can't half-ass nothing. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, you can tell. Then you got wands. Those are actions and behavior. Actions and behavior are things you're doing or things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done has accountability and karma attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do doesn't. Then we got pentacles. Persons, places, and things. Stuff you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. And all pentacles are temporary. Let's give this message. Overall energy, we have the Two of Wands. Fairly important. That's the divine masculine's role, and that's work. Bottom line, which is very important, we have the divine masculine again. New deck. Self-explanatory. We'll dive into the masculine in just a second. Coming into the situation, masculine. We got the devil card. I'll dive into that. Masculine in your karma. In regards to the feminine energy, we got the Four of Wands. Masculine, subconscious, karma energy in regards to yourself. Queen of Cups. God, it sounds like I got a lisp. Just a little swollen. It ain't too bad. Going to the future in your karma, we got God. You directly come into the situation masculine. We got the Two of Pentacles. This is you and another person, place, or thing in your space, in your face, or in your place. You directly in regards to the feminine, we got the Three of Cups again. This is distractions or third parties. Masculine, you directly in regards to yourself. You got the Ace of Wands, awareness. Feminine had it, you got it now. Final card in this message, masculine, in your karmic demonstration, we got the Ace of Swords, which is Ascension. Damn. Which is Ascension. Mouth feel bad. Show must go on. God, I hate the way I look even talking and the way my cheeks is moving and my lips is looking and shit, but whatever. First card in this message, we got your role. Your role is support. Support. Go to a glossary, go to a dictionary, and look up the word support. That's your job. You don't just support the divine feminine. You support yourself. You support your family, brother, sister, children. You support your community. You support the world. Masculines are the anchor, or really the glue that holds things together. As far as this twin flame situation, you're the glue that holds your feminine together. This is being a support system for your divine feminine. But divine feminines, if you call your masculine, he picks up. That's support. Tell your masculine to be someplace, he shows up. That's support. You need him to hold you down physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. That's him or her, because he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking, doing their job. That's just fairly important. Your masculine does their job. It might seem like a lot of feminines are playing the victim role in this twin flame community. It might seem like most of these psychics are just making their masculine seem like unemotional creatures who haven't evolved, who ain't doing a damn thing. But that's false. You know, this twin flame involves two people. Feminine, you doing stuff, and masculine is doing things. What are wands? Things you doing or done. You know. Bottom line, masculine, you got yourself. You need to know who you really are. You're very important. You know. The way your feminine beefs you up, she ain't just stroking your ego. She ain't just yanking your chain. She for real. I do it to my masculine all the time. I tell him, you're very vital to what I got going on. So when I need you to support your boy, show up at places I need you to be, at little twin flame functions I'll be having, just to tag along with me to places just so I can get you to see your impact. Like, I do a lot, you know. I have an impact in the spiritual community. I got an impact amongst my clientele and people that I know, but my masculine has an impact too. You should see the faces of people who meet my twin. Like, it all makes sense. They're shocked to meet me in person, you know, or speak to me in person. When they meet my twin or speak to my twin in person, it's the same impact. My twin don't do no cards. He ain't prophesizing. He ain't predicting nothing. He ain't really doing anything on like the level that I'm doing it. But just him being there to support has an impact in itself. Don't question your feminine. She tell you to be there, just show up. You probably ain't got to do nothing. I do that with my masculine all the time. Like, hey, just show up to this function I got. I'm gonna give you half of what I make. So basically, you getting paid to do nothing. just do your job. Two of wands. Just support me. You know. Coming into this thing, for karma, kicking this situation off masculine, we got the devil card. Devil card can be addictions, overindulging, or doing something in excess. This could be you being chained to someone or someone being chained to you. You being stuck on something. This could be, what's the word I'm looking for? Codependency on a person, place, or thing, whether you realize it or not. This is regression, going backwards, or you acting like a child. Grown, but you acting like a kid. Like a man that's in his 50s and 60s trying to relive his youth out here in the club. Like, it's not a good look. It could be maybe your divine feminine is just trying to help you. You know, your health is bad. She's supporting you. Well, really, you need to be supporting her. It's like she's doing your job for you. And instead of appreciating the help you're getting from your feminine, you want to act like a kid. You want to argue. You want to let pride get in the way. You know, it's like a kid that don't get what they want, and then they forced to go without something that they wanted, and now they ain't talking to mom, or they don't want to deal with dad or something like that because they can't get what they want. That's this type of energy too. But more so than anything, this is just toxic behavior. Addictions. Masculine, if you battling demons, the devil card. Face them shits head on. If you codependent on a person, place, or a thing, separate yourself from it. If you find yourself being nasty, verbally, you know, I ain't gonna say physical because masculines ain't out here acting like karmics, you know, just take it easy. You know, a lot of masculines really need help, but act like they don't need it. Childish. A lot of masculines want the love that the divine feminine is given, but they don't want to take it. That's the energy you don't want to be on. Just go with the flow. Because directly you come into the situation, you got the Two of Pentacles. This is you and another person. in the same place, in the same space, or somebody in your face. This is you and your twin flame. This is you. This is your divine counterpart. You two are two peas in a pod. This box is the pod. You two are like the peas. This is a peanut. These are the two peanuts in the peanut. This is like peanut butter and jelly, cereal and milk, bread and meat, eggs and toast, or bacon. you two are two of a kind. And I think this whole you being very like your feminine kind of takes you to dark places, especially with like male female twin flames. You know, it's like she a female and you see so much of yourself in her. Well, damn, does that make me feminine? Damn, I mean, I act like a little girl sometimes and shit. Sometimes it's like with me and my twin. He denies all the time. Like when I say we alike, we two of a kind, we kind of the same. He quick to defend that. You ain't nothing like me. When I was your age, I wasn't doing nothing the shit that you was doing. Like, how could you even say that? It's facts. Come from the same background, and even how we got into the situation. Like attracts like. I allowed you in my cipher just like he allowed me in his cipher. Had to be something like-minded for him to even be here with me, and vice versa. Just take it as you two are so much alike, it's scary, masculine, and it just takes you to dark places. But that's the karma. You live and you learn, and you learn by doing. So if you're doing stuff with your feminine, you're gonna see a lot of what you do, your feminine do too. A lot of your insecurities, your feminine got that. A lot of your ambitions of what you want out of life, your feminine want that too. As far as the feminine, bro, your karma to the feminine, bro, is twin flame union, reunion, recognition. It's gonna happen. Like union has to happen. You know, recognition has to happen. It's like I was telling the client yesterday. You know, what this twin flame does is just transform you into a whole different creature. This is meant to only make you a better person. You know, it's like going down a rabbit hole. It's like taking the red or blue pill in the Matrix. You know, everything has a start. Recognition is just the beginning of the end. You got recognition, union, reunion, and separation. Separation is the glue that keeps this whole Four of Wands, twin flame union, reunion, recognition thing together. Okay? Recognition happens one time, union happens one time, reunion and separation happens frequently. So if you separate from your twin, eventually you're going to come home, whether you want to or not. It's like you trying your damnness to play your feminine off or stay away from your feminine, but something is going to bring you back. It always does. Even with your feminine, she cannot be feeling you. She could be trying to stay away from you, but eventually she's going to be right back to your doorstep too. That's karma. Like, you can't bank on divine timing. You can't stop divine timing. Usually happens at a wrong time. Usually when the feminine wants to be with the masculine, he's got something going on. Usually when the masculine wants to get with the feminine, she's got something going on. You know, it's just part of the game. And rule number one in this twin flame situation is optional. So masculine, you ain't really got to deal with it, and you know that, and you apply it, but you always come back home. Four of Wands is also home. Home is where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater. You know, you got to come home. That's how this works. Just come home. A lot of masculines are home, but there's a lot of feminines who ain't ready to come home yet. And we're probably going to find that out in her karmic demo. You directly in regards to the feminine, we got the Three of Cups. This is third parties. This is you, masculine. This is your divine feminine, and this is all that come with her. But guess what? This is your divine feminine. This is you, and all you come with. You had a whole life before you and your twin collided. Your twin had a whole career, or had a whole kid, or you know what I mean, had a whole thing going on well before you two had a thing. And you're gonna have to learn how to. This is you learn your divine feminine and everything that come with her. Why? Because she loves you and everything that come with you. Your karmics, your issues, your woes, your demons. It's vice versa. Whatever you feel like you're going through in this twin flame demo masculine, your feminine go through it too. Whatever you're going through, she goes through it. She even feels your feelings. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. Your feminine feels your energy. She could be perky and chippy and real jolly, and out of nowhere start crying, or out of nowhere feel panic, or out of nowhere feel fear or scared. Them your feelings. It happens to all twins. You feel each other's pain. You feel each other's emotions. Sometimes you feel each other's shoes. That's what come with it. But all the Three of Cups is really, it's just the evolution of a Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the lovers. This is two people who love each other. You can love whoever you love all day, but you gotta love them and whatever that comes with them, good, bad, or ugly. Masculine role. The karma to yourself, you got the Queen of Cups. This is the psychic card. Or ghosting. Ghosting is like not showing up, not fulfilling obligations. You're supposed to be somewhere, you don't show up. You say you was gonna meet your feminine, you don't show up. You say you was gonna call your feminine, you don't. You say you're gonna Two of Wands support her, you don't. Like, what's a ghost? It's something that's there, but it's not there. It's a ghost. It's not physically there, but you see it. So it's there, but it's not there. On a good note, this is a psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. All divines have powers, and your power lies in your intuition. So deep down, masculine, you know what you feel. You want to stay away, but deep down, you know you need to come home. You know you need to get closer. You know, you try to deny this all day, but your intuition is telling you you can't. You make up all excuses in the world why you need your feminine like a hole in the head, but your intuition is telling you otherwise. And you can't deny what you feel inside. It's a cup, right? Feeling and emotion. Your feelings and your emotions tell you everything. You just gotta trust it. Thus, intuition. Trust your intuition. I mean, pinnacle wise, it might not be the right time. It might not be what you want. Like, you don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to dive deep into this rabbit hole. You don't want to evolve and excel in the way your feminine is. You don't even want to be involved in this whole twin flame thing altogether. But deep down, you know it's a reason why. This is also dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, and writings on the wall. You see the writing on the wall. You know exactly what this is because you feel it. That's how recognition even happened. You didn't just see your twin, you felt your twin. You wasn't just attracted to your twin, you were magnetized to your twin. It's much deeper emotion than any other thing you've ever been in. Something you cannot deny. Intuition. It comes with this whole twin flame shit. Just like union, reunion, and recognition has to happen. It's all part of the game. You can't deny what you feel. And you feel in a lot of ways. You see your feminine in your dreams. She's always in your psyche. She's always in your conscience. As much as you try to hide it and as much as you try to play her off, deny it, downplay it, deep down you already know what it is. And that's karma. You directly, in regards to yourself, we got awareness. This is being woke or ejected out of the matrix because you awake. If you were still asleep in that bubble that is the matrix, then you wouldn't be in the real world. But you in the real world. You got flushed out that bubble. You in the sewers. This is the Nebuchadnezzar card in my deck. You know, and you gotta be on the Nebuchadnezzar, Ace of Wands, to get to Zion, Four of Wands, the real world, i.e. the fourth and fifth dimension, i.e. heaven. This is infinite. Four of Cups, which is the world, it's just a temporary space and time where all things expire. It's temporary. It's limited. You know, but the fourth, fifth dimension is forever. And what's time to a divine, right? You aware. You can't go back to sleep. You can't eject back in the matrix. You can't act like you don't know your feminine and this shit never happened. Like it happened. But it ain't just happened, it happened for a reason, and that's something you're gonna have to accept. Future final row. We got God and your karma. K for karma. When God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or something ugly is gonna happen. 66% chance it ain't bad. But it's a 33% chance. Excuse it. Excuse it. But it's a 33% chance that it will be bad. But even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is perfect and absolute. God is mental. God is something you register. God is something that indwells your mind. God can show up in a tower moment, judgment, a fucking catastrophe, or God can show up as a miracle, a wish granted, dream come true, best day of your life or the worst day of your life. But God gonna deal with you. It's karma for not being on your divine duties. This is your job. Support. You can't support karmics and not support your divine. You can't help janky people and fucked up people and not do good for good people. It's karma to that. You are who you are for a reason. Your feminine is who she is for a reason. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, God gonna do it for you. But if God do it for you, it ain't gonna be to your taste. It ain't gonna be to your liking. It ain't like God sitting in the sky looking down on everybody, judging people and raining fire and brimstone on people that ain't on their shit. Like, nah, God loves everybody, even karmics. But divines are just a little bit more accountable than karmics. How do karmics move? In a circle from ace to 10, like a gerbil wheel. How do divines move? Aces to 10, knights, queens, kings, and things. The infinite. This is how divine feminine moves. This is how divine masculine moves. In an infinity. We do stuff for the world. We do stuff for Zion, the real world. We help ourselves. We help other people. We bless those in need. We bless those, period. It's double the accountability. It's double the wants, actions that has to happen in the life of the divine. And if you ain't doing your job, best believe God gonna do it for you. But it's best you be proactive and do it yourself because you don't know the karma God got for you for not doing it. Final card in this message, we got Ascension, Ace of Swords. It's going up. Masculines have to go up. I told you. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Head, swords. Shoulders, cups. Knees, wands. Toes, pinnacles. Masculines rule the pinnacles and wands arena. So you go from manifestation to actions to feelings to thoughts. You go up. Feminines go down. Because feminines, like myself, I'm a divine feminine. We spend too much time in our heart and mind. You know, we always got a plan. We always feeling shit. But what we need to do is go down to our knees and get the fucking moving and doing shit to what? Manifest things. Masculine, you manifest things all the time. You're the king of doing shit. But go up to your heart. Really mature emotionally. Really get in your head. Really get to the king of swords. God is the highest sword here. Really get closer to God. What's up? God is what's up. What's up? Heaven, Zion is what's up. Twin flame, union, reunion, recognition, that's what's up. What's up? Yo, divine feminine. Go to her. Go to her. And he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. That's my message. And let's see what the divine feminine got going on. Toodles.